you must be thinking about collagen. And you should be. I should be. We should all be thinking about collagen. Why? Because collagen is the most abundant protein in your body. About 30% of all the protein in your body is made up of collagen. And it's found throughout your body, but mainly in your skin, nails, and hair. But it's also in your joints. It's also in the retina in your eye, your teeth and gums, and the connective tissues that hold your organs in place. You can think of collagen as the glue that holds your body together. But most people think of it as the make you look younger protein, right? And speaking of making you look younger, by the time we get into about our mid-20s, our bodies start producing less and less collagen over time. And so when we get to our 30s, we start to see the effects of aging. We start seeing wrinkles in our skin is less and less elastic, our hair is thinner and not quite as full and shiny, and we start to feel some aches and pains. And that progresses every year as we get older. So the question is, can we increase the levels of collagen in our bodies and reduce some of those effects of aging? And the answer is yes. Studies have shown that if we increase the collagen-rich foods in our diet, we can increase the levels of collagen in our bodies and reduce the signs of aging and reduce the feelings of aging. It's also important to note that while we're bringing in more collagen-rich foods, we also have to have vitamins and minerals for our body to go through the process of making collagen. You see, what happens is, as we bring in collagen into our body through our diet, your body has to go through a process of breaking that collagen down and then building up collagen in your body that is a match, specifically matched to your body. And in order to go through that process, we also need certain vitamins and nutrients, and those are vitamin C, zinc, copper, and silica. So we have to make sure that our diets are also high in those things as well in order for our body to go through that process. In addition to eating more collagen-rich foods, we can also consider adding a supplement to what we're already doing. And that's what we're going to talk about today. Welcome to Keto with JT. I'm JT. I'm a certified keto and intermittent fasting coach, and this channel is all about a practical approach to living a ketogenic lifestyle. As part of this channel, I like to do product reviews. And today, we're going to be reviewing Ancient Nutrition's Multi-Collagen Protein. And I've been wanting to review this product for a while. I did some reviews several months ago on some other collagen products, mainly by Vital Proteins. And I've wanted to take a look at this one, and today we're going to do that. So before we jump in, I want to look at the packaging with you and go over some of the things that stand out. Right up here, there's a little note that says clinically studied ingredients. Well, that really doesn't tell me anything. It's clinically studied. Right? You could clinically study pretty much anything. We clinically studied this rock. Well, what does that mean? We clinically studied this poison. Well, what does that mean? So then what we see prominently displayed on the front right here, it says clinically proven to promote healthy skin, hair, joints, and digestion. All right, so now we're getting somewhere. Some of the other things that I see here is this is a multi-collagen protein. So there's multiple different types of collagen. There are many different types of collagen. Most people say there's about 16, others say there's 28, but the most common types of collagen are 1, 2, 3, 5, and 10. And that's what we have in this container. They're also adding in vitamin C and probiotics. Remember earlier when we talked about your body going through that process of building collagen that matches your body specifically, and we need to have vitamin C to go through that process? They're adding vitamin C in this product, in this powder. I think that's awesome. And then it talks about 20 grams of collagen protein. It's grass-fed, pasture-raised from a grass-fed, pasture-raised source, and then also non-GMO. So all of those things are very good signs. I wanted to kind of point those out to you in the beginning to lay the groundwork for what we're going to be talking about the rest of this video. We're going to go through 5 categories. Is a keto. This is a keto channel, so I'm looking at this from the context of keto. What's the quality of the ingredients, the availability, the cost, and the taste? So let's jump into that. First of all, I want to find out, is this keto? Well, there's 0 sugars, there's 0 carbohydrates, and it's basically just like a protein powder. So from that perspective, we can say, yeah, this is absolutely keto. So if you're following a ketogenic lifestyle or on a ketogenic diet, you can feel comfortable taking this. You'll be just fine. Okay, so what about the ingredients? This is like one of my favorite parts of this particular video or this particular review, because when we look here, we see, okay, they're multi-collagen complex. These are their ingredients. We talked about the vitamin C. That's one of the things they list right away. They have hydrolyzed bovine hide collagen peptides, fermented eggshell membrane collagen, chicken bone broth protein concentrate, bacillus coagulans, which are the probiotics that we talked about, hydrolyzed fish collagen peptides. So when you hear the word hydrolyzed, that's important. Whenever you're looking for a collagen supplement, you want to make sure that it's hydrolyzed. Why? Because that's what makes it possible for your body to absorb it. So that's a key point. From the perspective of ingredients, these are incredible ingredients. I'd give it a 5 out of 5. Absolutely awesome. All right, how about availability? Well, you can find this. I saw it at Sprouts. I actually ordered it from Amazon because the price was a little bit better there, but you can find it at Sprouts, the Vitamin Shop, Thrive Market, an online store called Pure Formulas, Vitacost.com, and Instacart. There are probably other places that you can get it. I don't know if they sell it in Walmart. I haven't seen it in other grocery stores. I have seen it in more specialized grocery stores like Sprouts. If there's other places that you've seen this, please let me know in the comments below, because it's helpful to know how available this is. From my perspective, it's pretty available. It's not everywhere, but if you want it, you can get it. So I will give it like a 3 out of 5 on availability. How about the cost? Now, initially, I kind of hesitated on this collagen product specifically because I saw the price was $49. So it's like $50 for this tiny, drum of protein powder, basically. And I was very hesitant to I just thought, well, that's too expensive. Comparatively speaking, when we look at Vital Proteins collagen peptides that I got from Costco for $29.99, it seems like there's a pretty big difference. Like the Vital Proteins collagen is much more affordable. However, when I looked a little bit closer, I found that you can get this, and this is why I ordered it from Amazon. I got it for $39. So there are multiple different places where the price is marked down from $49 to $39. And you can say, well, it's still more expensive. That being said, we have to look at the number of servings. There are 45 servings in this container. In this container, there are 34 servings. This is the Vital Proteins chocolate version. I ran out of the unflavored natural version, and there are about 34 servings. So when you do the math and figure out the per serving price, they're almost exactly the same, 88 cents per serving. So in actuality, this product is the same if you get if you can find it where it's marked down, and my experience, my research shows that you absolutely can. There are many different places that will sell it for $39. It's like $39.96, like $40. The cost is very comparable. So that's pretty good. But what are we getting? If we look at other collagen products, like Vital Proteins specifically, one of my favorites, that is collagen from one source, bovine collagen from grass-fed beef, right? And that's awesome. The most abundant collagen in your body is type 3. It has both type 3 and type 1. But this one has type 1, type 2, type 3, type 5, and type 10. So there's multiple different kinds of collagen that are important. It also has vitamin C and probiotics, like we talked about. So we're actually getting a little bit more for our money in this product than we are with some of the other more popular collagen products. So if I had to choose one and say, hey, which one is the best? I would say this one. I would say this one. And from a cost, from a cost perspective, everything's too expensive these days. But I would say it's pretty reasonable for a collagen supplement. So I'd give it like a 3.5 to 4 out of 5 for cost. So how about the taste? So it says up here you can add it to an 8-ounce glass of water and drink it that way. I would not recommend that. It does not taste very good at all. This is the unflavored version, or their unflavored version, and they don't have, it's just not you can drink it. It's not terrible, you know, but it's really like put it in, stir it up, and drink it down as fast as you can. You're not going to be drinking it for the flavor. And on that note, I'm not buying this for the flavor. I am buying this because I want the collagen. Speaking of collagen, I did a review video. I've been taking collagen now every single day, probably now for 8 months. But I did a review video a little while ago about the results that I've received from taking collagen. You can check that out. I'll link that at the end of this video. And if you want to look at the other reviews I did, like the Vital Proteins review, you can check that out as well. For this one here, back to taste, it would be better just to mix it into, like, if you're a coffee drinker, if you're drinking tea, mix it in there, no problem. You won't even know that it's in there. I usually add it to a smoothie. Sometimes I'll drink an herbal tea, and sometimes I'll drink like a keto hot chocolate, and I'll add it to that. Sometimes I'm going to mix it into a glass of water, but it's just when I'm trying in a real hurry, and I'll just mix it in and drink it real quick. But that is something I wouldn't recommend. So from a taste perspective, probably a 2, maybe a 1.5 out of 5 for just this specifically. But understand that if we're just going to add it to our favorite drink, or add it to like our favorite recipe, like you can make some keto cookies and add this. I've been making keto pancakes and adding this, and you don't even know that it's in there. And that's a very tasty way to get this collagen into your diet. So if you're considering ancient nutrition, multi-collagen protein, I hope this video has helped. If so, remember to subscribe, and I'll see you next time.